Sports lovers, welcome back. Week 15 was crazy. A lot of comeback wins, a lot of close games. Week 16 has to be even better. Merry Christmas, by the way. Let's get into this week's Week 16's predictions. Let's go. First up, we got the New York Jets going to Jacksonville to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike White will be out for the second straight consecutive week. That means Zach Wilson's going to be in. That means forcing Zach Wilson to step up to try to save the Jets season, and I don't see it happening. Zach Wilson makes all the easy throws look difficult, and the hard ones, he looks like Patrick Mahomes, but he's still hot garbage at the end of the day. Trevor Lawrence finally stepping up into the quarterback we thought he was going to be coming out of college, and he has the streaking Jaguars primed for a playoff push. I got the Jaguars by 3. Next game, Buffalo Bills to take on Chicago Bears. Justin Fields finally cracked 1,000 yards on the ground, and he's looking like a franchise quarterback. All that being said, Bills are just going to be too much for the Bears to handle. As the Bills trying to keep hold on the number 1 seed in the AFC, I don't see them losing this week. I see the Bills winning, but don't cover. Give me the Bills by 7. Third game on schedule, New Orleans Saints versus the Cleveland Browns. Neither of these teams should be in the playoffs right now. Deshaun Watson continues to struggle as he continues to work his way back from his touchy allegations. If I have to rely on Andy Dalton winning me a game in December, please shoot me. Browns still have Nick Chubb, one of the best back in the league. He's quietly having a great season. I don't see the Saints coming into a cold December game against the Cleveland Browns and winning. So give me the Browns and keeping their season alive. Give me the Browns by 3. Next up, we got the sorry-ass Houston Texans against the mediocre Tennessee Titans. With the hot-ass Jacksonville Jaguars on their tails, the Tennessee really needs a win like right now. But the Texans are a weird team. They'll play the very best teams like the Eagles, Cowboys, and Chiefs really tough and just lay dead against some of the weaker teams in the NFL. I don't get it. I don't like the Titans at all, but if they have any shot at the playoffs, it starts this weekend. Give me the Titans by 7. Fuck it. Next up, we got the 7-7 Seattle Seahawks going to take on the 11-3 Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City already locked up their weak-ass division, so at this point, they're just trying to keep pace with the Buffalo Bills for the number 1 spot in the AFC. Seattle Seahawks, they desperately need a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. I just don't see it happening this week. Losers of their last 4 out of 5 games. I think they played Kansas City real tough, but at the end of the day, Mahomes will beat this team. Give me Kansas City by 4. My New York Giants finally got a win against the Commanders Sunday night. What a hell of a fucking game. And their playoff chances shot up by 90%. But make no mistakes about it, this group has overperformed. They are decimated with injuries and lack talent on every level in this team besides running back and defensive end. Vikings really have been winning, but they've been winning cold. With the largest margin of victory being only 7 points in their last 4 wins, they've been getting by with the skin of their teeth. If they did what they did Saturday against the Colts and get down that much by the Giants, they're not going to win. JJ2K having a phenomenal year. I continue to see him doing what he has done to everybody else and just destroying the Giants. Unfortunately for my Giants, we're not going to win, so give me the Vikings cover and give me the Vikings by 6. Next up, Bengals versus Patriots. If there's one thing for certain this week, it's the Patriots will not be throwing a lateral in this game. The Patriots haven't beaten anybody good all year besides the Jets, and I just continue to see that trend happening. Mac Jones, like I said last week, he's just not good enough. To me, Mac Jones just not good enough to be a franchise quarterback. End of discussion. They're taking on the red hot Bengals right now. To me, the best team in the AFC as we speak with the number 1 defense in the AFC. Give me the Bengals. I think Bengals win here and put a dagger in the Patriots. Give me the Bengals by 7. Next up, Lions versus Panthers. Upseller. How much I love the Lions right now. I put them at my number 9 spot in my power rankings this week, so go check out that video. Panthers are okay on defense, and they have a good corner in JC Horn, but this just smells like an upset to me. I'm not really sure why, but the Lions they got to come down from Cloud 9 even a little bit. Steve Wilkes has this team playing really hard. I hate to do this. I really like the Lions, but I really just see an upset coming. Give me the Panthers by 2. Atlanta Falcons versus Baltimore Ravens. Falcons play right into the hands of what the Baltimore Ravens do best, which is stop the run. The Falcons punted on their season already by starting Desmond Ridder last week, and he will continue to start. And they're just looking to build for the future right now. They're not contenders. They're not making the playoffs. If Lamar Jackson comes back, I see them winning big. Give me the Ravens by 10. This is the game of the week. Philadelphia Eagles taking on Dallas Cowboys, 4 o'clock this Saturday. All eyes will be on the Eagles as they try to lock up the #1 seed in the NFC. Cowboys have been winning the Eagles for weeks now, and this is their time to get what they asked for. The Eagles are everything the Cowboys want to be, but better. They have a double-headed rushing attack in Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders, just like the Cowboys have a double-headed running attack with Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. Eagles have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith as a two-headed monster in the receiving core, just like the Cowboys have a two-headed monster with CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup. Not only do they both get at the quarterback really well, but the Eagles just do it better with 55 sacks on the season. The Cowboys want to be the Eagles so bad, but they simply fall short. Jalen Hurts plays because he has a bum shoulder right now. So if Jalen Hurts plays, give me the nod. This is going to be a tough game, a divisional game. You know how these type of games go. Give me the Eagles by 3. Next up, we have the 6-8 Raiders against the 6-8 Steelers. Somehow these teams are still alive in the playoffs, and I don't understand. They just won't die. I believe Josh McDaniels has saved his job, even though he's only been the coach for this year. The way that they were trending, I thought that he was going to lose his job the first season, but he got this team trending in the right direction right now. The Steelers got the better of these two teams 50 years ago as they celebrate the Immaculate Reception. I believe the Raiders get their revenge and win by 4. Next up, Packers and Dolphins. Packers can make the playoffs with a win and a little bit of help. On Christmas Day, it just won't happen. Dolphins played the Bills tough last Saturday and just fell short. They're losers of the last 3 games, but I think that they're going to pull their heads out their asses and finally get the W. Give me the Dolphins, and they cover. Dolphins by 6. Next up, Broncos vs. Rams. What a disaster for both teams. On paper, they both look like Super Bowl contenders at the beginning of the year, and the Rams could have put up a better fight defending their title. So with all that being said, this really doesn't matter much. So close your eyes, throw a dart, pick a team, and that's who's gonna win. Give me the Broncos by 4. Last game on Christmas Day are the Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Arizona Cardinals. The only reason I'm picking the Buccaneers here because the Cardinals are dog shit. Give me the Bucks by a touchdown. Last game on Monday night is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Indianapolis Colts. After the Colts gave up the biggest lead in NFL history on Saturday night, they will continue to slide downhill and lose this game. Give me Chargers by 10. All right, sports lovers, that was this week's NFL Week 16 predictions. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me your predictions. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. This is Zeke Talking Sports. I'm out. Peace.